So the language of the Vietnam War, the language of the Vietnamese communists was adopted by the Palestinian movements. And so they presented their struggle as analogous to the Vietnamese People's War. So support for the Palestinians and the Palestinian Liberation Organization led to a whole series of United Nations resolutions proclaiming the rights of national liberation movements and their fighters in legal language that would later be repeated at diplomatic conferences. And at the same time, right, there's growing support for the Palestinian and Vietnamese resistance in the West. So wars against imperial powers are increasingly accepted as just and righteous, and the means used to oppose imperial powers, right, are also regarded as just and righteous. And popular and academic and elite commentary in the West would question the lawfulness of counterinsurgency techniques that were used to combat the communist guerrillas and the Palestinians, in particular the attacks on civilians. And these conversations, these debates, are reflected in the arguments of the Diplomatic Conference of 1974 to 77, and ultimately in the provisions of the Additional Protocol 1, which provides all sorts of new protections for terrorists and guerrilla fighters.